everyone. In this video again we will discuss some questions on derivative. So suppose you have a question that you have to find d by dx of this function. Okay. So first of all, how you know that you have to use product rule or you have to use any other rule or you can do it direct. Thing is that when you look at it, 2x minus e power x, then again comes the bracket and then cos x plus x power 4. So for this term you have in between minus sign and here plus sign. But between these two brackets you have multiplication sign. So it means it is product. So this indicates that you have to use product rule. If you don't want to use product rule, then you have to multiply all the terms. And then for some terms you again end up by using product rule. Okay, so what is the rule for product rule? It says that if you are using this notation, u dot v and its derivative is same as u dash v plus u v dash. So first thing that we should be doing is u and v, selecting u and v. Okay, so let's write down u equal to x minus e power x, v equal cos x plus x power 4. Derivative of u, what it is? 2x, derivative is 2. E power x, 6. Derivative of v, what is it? Cos, derivative of cos is sine or minus sign? Minus sign. Derivative of x power 4, 4x power 3. Okay, and then cross multiply. Simple. So this gives you u dash v plus uv dash. U dash is this term. See, bracket is important because you have two terms. So whenever you have two or more terms, put the brackets. Okay, so 2 minus e power x multiply v. So I'm using the square bracket. Cos x plus x power 4. Okay, and then plus u 2x minus e power x. The big bracket minus sine x plus 4 x power 3. So if there is a time for you in exam, always simplify. Otherwise, you can leave it here. So when you are doing simplification, what you will do? You multiply 2 with cos x and x power 4. That gives you 2 cos x plus 2 x power 4. After that, what you will do? You multiply e power x with cos x and x power 4. Like, see the sign here minus and here no sign. So you will get here minus. Why minus? Because here minus and no sign means plus. Okay. So what you will get? E power x cos x. Similarly, when you multiply minus with plus x4, you will get again minus. So what you will get? E power x x. In the same way, open the second bracket. 2x multiply with sin x and with this. Make sure you are using the sign appropriately. Here you have this minus sign and this minus sign. So 2x, the sign is plus and here minus. So minus 2x sin x. Okay. And then plus 2 multiply 4, 8 x power 4. Okay. And then minus minus become plus e power x sin x. And then minus plus minus 4 e power x x power 3. Okay, you check, is it possible to cancel some term or any two terms are same? Then you can combine them. 2 cos x, you don't see it here again. 2x power 4. So you have 2x power 4 and 8x power 4. you can combine them together. Rest all terms are different. So your final answer will be 2 cos x and 2 plus 8, 10. 10x power 4 minus e power x cos x minus e power x power 4 minus 2x sin x plus e power x sin x minus 4e power x power 3. Okay, that's it. So you just count like how many terms were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you mix 2. So you should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 terms. Okay. So this is how we solve it. So can you solve this question? Yes, again you have to find d by dx of it. Here d by dy, we can change the variable from x to y. So no need to worry, rule is same. But what you are doing for x, do it for y. It can be t, u, v, w, anything. Okay. So this is u, this is v. So u equal cosine of y. V equal y power 6 minus 8. Derivative of u, derivative of cosine is minus sine. Derivative of v, 6y power 5. And then cross multiply. So this gives you derivative of u. Start with derivative of u. Okay, minus sine of y. Multiply. As I said, two terms put in bracket. Y power 6 minus 8 plus cosine of y 6y. Then multiply. Now check. Here sine of y together is one term. And this y power 6 is different. You cannot multiply this y with y power 6. So you will be writing sine of y power 6. Don't make it y power 7, okay? And minus minus become plus 8 sine of y plus. It's always good to write number at front. So 6 cosine of y power 5. Now let's take an example where you have to find derivative of say 3 terms. X, e power x and x square plus y. So what you see here, you have product of 3 terms, x, e power x and x square plus y. Why 3 terms? Because here you have 2 multiplication sign. Okay. So in this case, again, you can use the product rule. Okay. So what you do, keep it simple. This term, you take it as v and this full term take as u. Okay. So what happened here? U equal x e power x. Okay. And v equal x power 2 plus 5. Now next step is to find derivative of u. Now when you are finding the derivative of u, what you see, you have two terms here. Again product. So it means again you have to use the product rule. So I don't want you to get confused with the notation u and v. So let's say this is a, this is b. Okay, so what will happen? So when you choose this as a, you have to use the product rule. So what your product rule says, if it is in terms of u and v, uv derivative is u dash v plus uv dash. If I write it in terms of a and b, what it gives me, av dash equal derivative of a times b, a times derivative of b. So let's apply this rule here. A is x, b is ex. So derivative of a is 1, derivative of b is e power x. Okay, so if I want derivative of u, which is same as derivative of a multiply b. So by using this rule, it is a dash b plus ab dash. So it means just the cross multiplication. So u dash equal a dash. It is 1 e power x plus a is x e power x. So u dash, what is it? E power x plus x e power x. Okay. So what is u? U was x e power x. So derivative is this. Now work with v. V is this. Derivative of v is 2x plus 0. So derivative of v, 2x. So what you need? V dash. Don't get confused at this part. Huh? So for this, we will be using now this rule. So u dash is this term. As I said, two terms, put it in a bracket. E power x plus x e power x. This also put in a bracket. Multiplied by v plus x e power x times 2x. Just simplify then. E power x power 2. E power x into 5. X power 3, e power x. Why? Because when you multiply this with this, x power 2. So it becomes x power 3. And then plus 5x e power x plus 2x power 2 e power x. So you can combine the first term and the last term, which gives you 3 e power x squared, 5 e power x cube e power x, 5x e power x. Okay, so this is how you answer.